Righty, this is the Joker's Wild, get this, number 600. Take one. From Television City in Hollywood, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. Now here's the host of our show, Jack Barry.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome once again to the Joker's Wild. On our last program, we crowned a brand new champion. He won $500, and our time ran out. We couldn't spin against the devil, which we want to do right now. So, Johnny, reintroduce the champion, please.
Okay, Jack, returning with that $500 is our champion, the comic strip artist and the creator of Mr. Abernathy, Frank Ridgway.
Frank, and welcome back to the Joker's Wild. I know that you draw the comic strip, Mr. Abernathy. I didn't find out about your personal life. You're a married man?
Yes, I'm married.
And where do you draw the strip? You draw it in some office somewhere?
I work at home, right out of my own home. I have a commuting time of 1 second.
Well, we're delighted to have you back with us. Delighted that you have won $500. And now, as you know, everybody that wins gets a chance to spin against the devil. If you're ready, I'm ready. Money in hand. Come on over and face the devil. Frank, up on the wheels now. Nothing but money and devils. Every time you spin and avoid the devil, you get the money. Get to $1,000 without seeing that devil, and you'll get these bonus gifts as well, right here.
First, it's your favorite picture made into an oil portrait. A 20 by 24 Van Dyke oil portrait by renowned portrait painter Raphael. A superb living likeness in full color executed in rich oils from your photograph by Van Dyke Oil Portraits. And next, a grandfather clock. A solid walnut grandfather clock to enhance the beauty and charm of your home from Emperor Clock Company. And finally, living room furniture. Beautiful Mediterranean styling by famous Jackson of Danville Originals. Oval sofa and love seat in rich blue velvet stripe, accent chair and blue velvet for perfect correlation. This bonus round worth in cash and prizes over $3,700.
Not only that, but if you get 3 lucky hundreds, you'll get that trip around the world worth $7,600, and the cash going up even more, $5,200 in cash. So spin.
Okay, here we
Good
go.
luck. First spin gets you lucky 100. Oh! First time up sometimes is not so good for the players, but as you know, if you win again, you get a chance to come back and spin again, and we'll do all that right after these words right here.
Here we go.
On with our game as we meet the next challenger.
Jack, our next challenger is this charming young lady, and her name is Mary Meta.
Hi, Mary. Nice to have you here on the Joker's Wild. I know something about you, that you are a descendant of Lady Godiva. Is that the truth?
It's really true.
Well, would you like to join me for a horseback ride?
In what? Maybe if I let my hair grow, I would.
You let your hair grow, I'm not interested.
Oh!
Is it true that you're also a sculptress? What do you sculpt?
Yes, I'm a sculptress. I do portrait busts. I do a line of animals
Faces?
and
Do you
children.
do faces?
I do heads.
Well, take a look at mine. Now, how do you think? Would I be a good subject to sculpt my face?
I would love to do it. You'd be an excellent.
Why do you think I'd be so good?
Well, you have a very handsome, classic look about you.
You sure you don't want to
You're
go
so
horseback riding with me?
I was going to say, you're so good looking. It would be hard because your features are almost too perfect.
Nothing you say over there is going to help you win this game. You have to do it on your own. And doing that, we have to show you the categories. Mary and Frank Ridgway, here they are. The categories in this game are horror movies and 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by What's Their Line, then the mystery category, which gives you a chance to win double, and famous structures. Mystery category, incidentally, I'll show you some famous structures. You'll have to identify them. I have 7 mystery categories. If you take a chance without knowing what they are, you'll get double the amount you're playing for. Okay, Mary, it's your spin. Good luck. Joker, What's Their Line? Horror movies.
I'll try What's Their Line for 100, please.
Arnold Cream is now retired from his original profession, but at one time achieved the pinnacle of success in his field. Was Arnold Cream the first 4-minute miler, the heavyweight champion of the world, or the first Tarzan?
Heavyweight champion.
Jersey Joe Walcott, you're absolutely right. You have $100. Your spin, Frank Ridgway. Good luck. Joker, 1, 2, 3, 4, horror movies.
Oh, I love horror movies. Let's try that for $100, please.
Who was the voice of the demon that possessed Linda Blair in The Exorcist? Was it Mercedes McCambridge, John Carradine, or Gail Sonnegaard?
Mercedes McCambridge.
Right, you have $100 tied up. Your spin, Mary. Mary, give him a spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, Joker, and the mystery category.
Oh, well, I'm a gambler. I'll try the mystery category.
All right, it's worth 100, Deb, but since you're willing to take it, it's now worth 200. I have 7 categories in front of me. Which of the 7 do you take?
Number 7.
Number 7. The category is called military forces. It's worth $200. Which one of these countries has an army? I'll repeat it. Which one of these countries has an army? Is it Iceland, Switzerland, or Costa Rica?
Switzerland.
You're absolutely right, and you have $300. Iceland and Costa Rica have no army. Your spin, Frank. Mystery, What's Their Line? Famous structures.
Famous structures. Let's try that one.
All right, it's only $50 to you, but take a look behind me if you will. This famous structure has been in the news for a number of years. What is the hotel called?
Watergate?
That's Watergate. You're right, you have $150. Your spin, Mary. Mary, spin if you will. What's Their Line? 1, 2, 3, 4, horror movies.
Oh, dear. I'll try What's Their Line again for
All right.
50.
Where would you normally expect to find Marlon Perkins? Calling a basketball game, on a safari in Africa, or as the heavy on a soap opera?
I watch him on TV. He would be in Africa on a safari.
Wild Animal Kingdom. You're right. You have $350. And your spin, Frank. Famous structures, horror movies, and the mystery category.
Horror movies were good for me before. Let's try it one more time.
All right. Jim Ernest and James Whitmore battled mutated horrors in the science fiction thriller Them. Were the mutations people, man-eating plants, or giant ants?
Man-eating plants.
Wrong.
Wrong?
$50 more if you can tell me, Mary.
Could you repeat the
Yes,
choices?
people, man-eating plants, or giant ants?
I think they were people.
Nope.
Oh.
Giant ants. Sorry. Your spin, Mary. Famous structures, What's Their Line, and a pair.
Oh, I'll take famous structures for 100.
Look behind me again. Located in Jerusalem, this structure is used by many people to weep and tell their sorrows. Name the structure.
Jack, that's the Wailing Wall.
Right, you're at $450. Your spin, Frank. Joker, 1, 2, 3, 4, mystery.
I got to get rolling here. Let's see. Mystery.
All right, it's worth 100,
Worth
Deb.
100?
Since you're willing to take it, it's worth 200. Which of the 7 do you want? Which of the 6? There are only 6 left.
Oh, the vibes feel like, oh, I'm number 3.
Number 3, it's called nutrition, and it's worth $200. If the cost of meat is too prohibitive, one of these foods can be substituted because of its protein content. Which of these is the richest in protein? Raw cabbage, lima beans, or cooked green peas?
Lima beans.
Cooked green beans have 1 gram. Raw cabbage has 2 grams. Your answer, lima beans, 13 grams. You're absolutely right. You go to $350. Tight game, 450 to 350. Mary Meta, it's your spin. Joker, Joker, famous structure.
Can I take it for 50? Famous structures?
Okay, you're going to forget that it's worth $200 and play for 50 because all you need is $500. If you make this, you'll have it. And Frank Ridgway does get a final spin. Take a look behind me, if you will. This structure is the home of London's Metropolitan Police. For $500, name it.
Scotland Yard.
You're right, for $500. Frank Ridgway, you have $350. In order to beat her, you must get a triple or 3 jokers. If anything appears up there other than 3 jokers or a triple, Mary Meta is the new champion. Spin, Frank. 1, 2, 3, 4, joker, and a triple.
All the way.
You must. If you answer correctly, you'll have $550 and you will have won your second game. If you miss it, Mary Meta is the new champion. The cow belongs to a group of animals called ruminants. They are distinctive because of the number of compartments their stomachs are divided into. How many stomach chambers does a cow have? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Well, I will say 4.
You are right, and you've won your second game. Congratulations. Congratulations, Frank. You're now winning a total of $1,050, I believe. $500 in the previous game, $550 now is $1,050. And in a moment, you'll get a chance to come over here and spin the wheels and see if this time you can beat the devil. Well, Mary, I'm sorry we can't have better news for you. We do have some consolations backstage. Let's say goodbye to Mary Meta. Goodbye, Mary.
Goodbye.
Last time Frank Ridgway was up here, the devil hit him just like that. This time he's hoping for better, and so are we. Frank Ridgway, come on over and beat the devil. All right.
We'll try it again.
Up on the wheels, as you know, nothing but jokers and devils. Avoid the devil, and you'll get yourself $1,000 in cash. Of course, you can stop anywhere along the route, and you'll win the oil portrait and the clock and the living room furniture. Almost, we didn't include the cash last time. In cash and prizes, almost $3,800. Don't forget about the trip around the world for 3 lucky hundreds. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
75, 50, and 200. That's $325. You got anybody out in the audience?
Nobody, but somebody root for me, please.
Yes. Do you want to quit or go on? What do you want to do?
I'll go again.
He's going. 200. Lucky 100. Whoa! The big one. You have 725 if you quit now.
I'll go.
Okay, he's going, risking 725. 75, 200, 75. You're over the top. You are 1025. Congratulations. He has just won. He has just won $1,025 in cash, several $1,000s worth of prizes, and here's your money right now. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,020, 1,025, plus the money you won in previous games. You are probably winning about $5,000 here in cash. $4,865. I love it. Go on back and see if you can win another game. Okay, Frank Ridgway has avenged himself on the devil. He is now winning close to $5,000, and he will try now to win game number 3. Johnny, who will be playing against him?
Jack, our next player is a young woman from Texas who works as a well paper hanger and whose goal is to attend an agricultural college here in California. Let's welcome Janning Kilgo.
Hi, Janning.
Hello.
You are a wallpaper hanger?
A wallpaper hanger.
How did you get into that business?
My husband started it, and I always tagged along, so he finally taught me how to do it. I went in for myself.
That's an interesting name. Your first name is Janning.
Yes.
J-A-N-N-I-N-G. Is that a family name or something?
No, my father made it up when I was born.
Just like he made you up, I would say. And your last name is Kilgo, K-I-L-L-G-O?
Some people ask me if it's an alias, but it's my real name.
Kilgo.
Kilgo.
Wow. And you were once chased out of a tunnel by a train?
That's right, a speeding locomotive. We'd gone in, we were going to the other side of the mountain, and the only way was through the tunnel, because there's a river on one side and a high mountain. So we went in the tunnel with no flashlights, and pretty soon everything started vibrating and shaking, this horrible noise, and we just started running as fast as we could, and this train came out behind us. Pretty scary.
Well, it was quite an experience, but no harm.
No harm. We beat it.
Very good. Well, if you need harm, you come here to the Joker's Wild, and I show you the categories that could harm you. The categories are world records, initials, followed by famous misters, Western movies, and finally, old song favorites. You'll hear someone have to identify them. Janning Kilgo, go, Kilgo. Joker, old song favorites, famous misters.
Well, I can't turn down a man, so I'll take famous misters for 100.
Famous what, misters? Okay. In the classic comedy Mr. Roberts, Henry Fonda played Roberts. What is the last name of the comedian who played Ensign Pulver in that film? Is he Jack Lemmon, Robert Walker, or Tony Curtis?
Tony Curtis.
Nope. You'll pick up $100 if you can tell me, Frank.
That was Jack Lemmon.
You're right for $100, and it's your spin. Joker, world records, Western movies.
Oh, well, let's see. World records for $100.
Okay, which country of the world consumes more coffee per capita than any other? Is it the United States, Colombia, or Finland?
The United States.
Nope. You'll pick up $100 if you can tell me. Is it the United States, Colombia, or Finland?
I would say Finland.
37.50 pounds per person. Finland is right, and you have $100. Game's all tied up, 100 apiece, and we'll finish it after this. All right, the game goes on. It's all tied up 100 apiece, and Janning Kilgo, it's your spin. Famous misters, old song favorites, and a pair.
Famous misters for 100, please.
Mr. Ed was a famous talking horse on television. What was his master's first name in the television series? Was it William, Wilma, or Wilbur?
Wilbur.
Right, and you have $200. Your spin, Frank. Initials, world records, and old song favorites.
Oh, I like songs. Old song favorites.
Take a listen to this George M. Cohan sing-along favorite and give me the title. For $50, what's the title?
Give my regards to Broadway.
You're right, you have $150. Your spin, Janning. Joker, Joker, famous mister.
I can't get away from those men. I'll take famous misters for 200, please.
Dagwood Bumstead's boss is a famous mister. Is his last name Smithers, Dithers, or Withers?
Dithers.
You're right, you have $400. Your spin, Frank. Old song favorites, initials, and a joker.
Well, let's try the old songs again for $100.
Listen to this song and give me the title. $100, do you know it?
Shine on Harvest Moon.
You're right for $250. Your spin, Janning. Old song favorites, famous misters, and a pair. Isn't that funny?
Famous misters for 100.
Famous misters seem to follow you around. Answer correctly. You'll have $500, enough to win the game, but Frank gets a final spin. What is the last name of the actor who played the title role in the film Call Me Mr. Tibbs?
I don't get 3 choices.
I beg your pardon?
I don't get 3 choices.
No.
Let's see.
Can't do it. You'll pick up $100 if you can tell me, Frank.
Repeat it, please.
What is the last name of the actor who played the title role in the film Call Me Mr. Tibbs?
Jimmy Stewart?
Nope. Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier. Your spin, Frank.
Okay.
Joker, Western movies, initials.
Let me try initials for 100.
The initials RSVP on an invitation are an abbreviation of a foreign phrase. From what language does the phrase come? French, Latin, or German?
French.
Respondez-vous, s'il vous plaît. You're right. You have $350. Your spin, John. Joker, Joker, Western movies.
Let's see, since I only need $100,
Right.
I would like to take a joker off the board for initials
And play for how much?
for 100.
For 100. You have two jokers, you can do that.
Right.
Again, answer correctly, you will have $500, but Frank gets a final spin. In terms of time, what do the initials GMT stand for? Can't do it? You'll pick up $100 if you can tell me, Frank.
GMT?
Can't do it.
Paso.
Greenwich Mean Time. But it's your spin, Frank. World record, Joker and Western movies.
Western movies for $100.
Okay, which of these, excuse me, I'm picking the wrong category. You want Western movies, right? Okay. In the hilarious Western spoof Cat Ballou, was the drunken gunslinger played by Lee Marvin, was he called Kid Twist, Kid Shalene, or Kid Ronaldo?
Kid Shalene.
You're right. You have $450. And we'll be back to finish this game after this. Our time's up. Our players will finish this game, a very tight game, on our next show. Be with us. See who wins. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Some of our departing contestants will receive a timely gift from West Clocks, a direct reading digital dial light alarm clock with wood grain finish and lighted dial. West Clocks, Tally Industries Company. And Eskimo Pies, dairy fresh vanilla ice cream covered with special chocolate flavored coating. Eskimo Pie, refreshing and delicious anytime for a no fuss treat. Plus a gift assortment of Vernell's famous butter mints and party mints made with real butter. Vernell's mints, fresh from the mint country. And 4 gallons of True Test Supreme interior latex paint, lasting beauty and house and garden decorator colors exclusively from True Value hardware stores. Plus a supply of natural vitamins from Thompson, a leader in natural vitamins and food supplements for over 40 years, available at health food stores everywhere, and an assortment of Glamarine products featuring upholstery foam shampoo. Glamarine upholstery foam shampoo removes dirt and grime, leaves fabrics, leathers, and vinyls fresh and beautifully clean. Every 47 seconds of every hour of every day, someone in the United States dies of a heart attack. It doesn't have to be that way. Give to the Heart Fund now. Thank you. The Joker's Wild is a Jack Berry production. All contestants are selected in advance and are advised on the rules of the game.